Hi, welcome to StoryMakers on KidLit TV. Today I have Michael Rex. Welcome, Michael.
How you doing?
You are the father of Fangbone.
Yes, absolutely. He's a third grade barbarian, and he comes from Skullbania, and he is in our world to protect the toe of Drool, which is a really evil toe. And if Drool gets his toe back, he gets all his power. So he comes to Earth, sort of gets stuck in third grade with his best friend Bill, and that's sort of set up there.
He and Bill get into various situations, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. Bill is his teacher on how the world works. So if Fangbone needs to know, where to go to the bathroom or something like that, Bill's the one who tells him this is where you do it. And meanwhile, Fangbone's telling him about his world and the battles and all the fights and stuff like that. So it's a nice crossover between regular school stories and these sort of adventure stories. That's sort of the goal of the project, to have those two things butt up against each other.
And there are 3 Fangbone books.
There are 3 Fangbone books, yes, and now there is also a Fangbone TV show.
There is, and that's on Netflix, and that's like 25 episodes?
Yep, we did 25 episodes, and each episode has 2 11-minute stories, so we did 50 Fangbone stories. And it was about 2 years of production and animation. I didn't do any of the drawings. I actually just kind of sat back while other people did it, which was kind of interesting. But I was involved in the stories, I was involved in what things looked like, and it was just a lot of fun to make, and a lot of fun to see the characters come to life.
You did not do any of the drawings, but they look very similar to these 2 guys, don't they?
Yes, they had a very excellent team that really took my work and made it a little simpler for television, a little simpler for animation, but they really kept the look. And it was very nice. They were very respectful of my work. They really just said, we want to do this, and we want to make the show look like this.
There are like Fangbone fans?
Yes, kids write to me and ask what's going on in the castles, and where did this monster come from, and where did that monster come from? And I just sort of draw a fun monster, but they want to know all the background stories behind everything, which is a lot of fun. And so, that's a fun thing to do, is to write back to a kid and tell them about another monster.
A guesstimate of the number of monsters you've created for Fangbone?
2 dozen, 3 dozen, and there's a lot that I mentioned. There's a lot of things that are mentioned in it, in the world building. So you sort of mention this creature or mention that creature, so then maybe a book later you see that person.
So kids, if there is a monster that you would want to create that monster, and they could send it to you, right?
Yes, my website is Mike Rex Books, and it's a blog, and very easy to find, and you can contact me there. And sometimes I get monster drawings, or I get drawings of Fangbone and Bill, and they say, can you draw a monster or something? So I would love to see any kind of monsters that are out there.
Did you always enjoy drawing, even as a kid?
Yes, yeah, I did. However, I was faced with a lot of teachers who thought I was wasting my time. When I grew up, it was a long time ago, and a lot of teachers said, I don't know why you're doing all this drawing all through elementary school and middle school and even into high school. And luckily my parents supported me, and my parents said, no, we draw, you're good at this. And I kept doing it, and I kept staying with it because it was something I loved to do. And when I got to art school and college, finally, all of a sudden I had all these teachers saying, wow, you draw, this is great. And I found my place. So it took a little longer, but I got there. If there's something you love, and you want to do this and you want to be good at it, stick with it and stay with it and do it over and over and over again until you're excellent at it. And whatever it is, that's what you have to do.
That's terrific. Well, thanks for being with us.
Sure.
One of the things I, wear on KidLit TV is a bow tie. I have a little souvenir, which is a red bow tie.
Wow.
Yes, and you'll stand out in a crowd.
Absolutely. I'll have to learn to tie a bow tie.
So remember, until next time, give a kid a book in any format.